everyone, this is Heart Capricorn. Today I will be discussing the real reason why Capricorns do not show weakness. Capricorns are notoriously known to be a strong and powerful sign. We are known to be the ones who seem like we always have it together. We always have our emotions in check. We're always able to see different situations from different aspects, and that honestly has given us an advantage in life. Capricorns are also known to not really show a lot of emotions and also not show a lot of our weaknesses. Now, the first thing that a Capricorn is thinking when we are about to show any kind of weaknesses is, am I going to gain anything from this? Capricorns always want to think about the outcomes of things. We want to think long term about things. We want to know that we are able to trust somebody to show a weakness to, of course. Anybody that you show a weakness to, you should be able to trust them. And Capricorns are honestly gauging the trust that we have with that person before we let down our guards in any kind of way. But the answer to that question, what will we gain from showing a weakness, is honestly absolutely nothing. So once a Capricorn thinks about this and we have this realization that more than likely by showing a weakness, you will probably lose more than you will gain, Capricorns are able to just put on our strong face, put on our stoic face, and just keep it moving, show no emotion, let everybody around us, if they're feeling some type of way, if they want to scream, if they want to yell, let them do that. But rest assured, a Capricorn will not be the one showing any type of negative emotions because, like I said, we will not find any reason to do so because we're not gaining anything. So Capricorns won't show any kind of weaknesses. So honestly, this is one of the main reasons why it will always seem like a Capricorn is so composed and chilled and just always seems like we're the one that always have it together. Capricorns are always seen as the strong person, but let me tell you, Capricorns are very emotional. But like I said earlier, we don't see anything positive coming from showing weaknesses or emotions to a lot of people. But trust me, the ones that we trust, like truly trust, the ones that are closest to us, will know that we do have those emotions, even though they may be locked up, deep down inside. They are there. But as far as actually showing it to the world, that's simply something that a Capricorn just will not do. Another major reason why a lot of Capricorns find it hard to show weaknesses is the simple fact that we know that in the long run, nobody really cares. Let's be honest. If you've ever shown your emotions to a stranger or somebody who doesn't have any connection with you, 5 minutes later, after talking to you, after you pouring your heart out to them, they have forgotten what you have said. Capricorns don't even want to waste our breath. We don't want to waste our time. So Capricorns are mature enough to just pick ourselves up and just keep it moving because not a lot of people honestly genuinely care about others. And that's one thing that I could say about Capricorn. If you've ever showed any emotion to us, Capricorns genuinely care. It may not seem like in that moment that Capricorns actually care about what you have said or the emotions that you have spilled to us, but in the long run, if you come across a Capricorn and you've met with a Capricorn after like some time has passed, Capricorns will bring that up and want to see if you're okay, if everything is improving for you. Capricorns genuinely care. So when Capricorns find somebody who we feel like we have that connection with and somebody who cares, Capricorns don't mind showing those weaknesses and those emotions, but overall, it's just a no-no. Capricorns will always try our hardest to protect ourselves from getting hurt, and that is the most important thing for us. Capricorns don't like showing emotions because we don't want to be hurt in the end. We don't want people trying to take advantage of us, or we don't want people going back and like telling what you just said, or you being the person that's always strong. You know how people gossip? Capricorns are not with that. So in order to avoid all of that, Capricorns will just keep our emotions to ourselves. Capricorns being closed off and not showing a lot of emotions honestly works out for everybody. It's the best for everybody involved. And I say this because a hurt Capricorn is simply something that you will never want to experience. Capricorns are very selective about the people who are in our lives and the people who we share things with. So if you've ever betrayed a Capricorn and went back and ever told our business or gossiped about anything that we told you, and we feel that you have taken advantage of our vulnerability, I mean, at that point, you are going to be introduced to a Capricorn that you just don't want to see. You don't want the dark side of a Capricorn to emerge. You don't want to see it. So Capricorns just, in order to protect everybody involved, Capricorns would just keep things to ourselves. And yeah, it just works out for the best. And the last reason why I feel like a lot of Capricorns have a hard time showing our emotions is simple. We don't want to be viewed as weak. Now, I know it's human nature to not want to feel weak or have the feeling of being taken advantage of, but when a Capricorn feels this way, we take it very personal and we avoid it. Capricorns are the sign who likes to think things through before we react or before we say something. Capricorns just honestly always have our wheels turning. And so in order to avoid being weak, we just rather keep things to ourselves. And honestly, I'm not saying that keeping your weaknesses or your vulnerable side away from people is a good thing, because it just depends on who you are surrounding yourselves with, honestly. And this is for anyone. If you're surrounding yourselves with the wrong people, I totally understand why you don't feel safe in order to share your emotions and share how you're feeling with other people, because honestly, it can be healthy to share your emotions and to get things off of your chest. It's not good to carry negative thoughts around with you all of the time. And I feel like everybody needs at least one person who they can go talk to about whatever may be bothering them. And they know they won't be judged. And they know that person will not go back and gossip about what they told. So no, Capricorns don't like to show emotions all the time, and we don't like to show our weaknesses. But if we feel like we have that bond and that closeness to you, Capricorns have no issue doing it, because at the end of the day, like I said, everybody needs at least one person, at least one, who they can talk to and get things off of their chest and just woosah and just, everybody needs that. So yeah. No, Capricorns don't like showing weaknesses, but Capricorns will to the right people. All right, so down below, let me know if you have a hard time showing your weaknesses or the vulnerable side to you. Do you keep it suppressed in a negative way where you're just bottling everything up until you explode like a volcano? Or are you free to talk to people who you trust and who you know is going to be there for you, somebody who you know is not going to judge you? I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this topic. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye. But I know I got a lot of work to do. Baby, I'm not perfect, but I know I'm worth it, working out my issues with you. My highs and my lows, it's part of being human. Can you weather the storm? I'm starting to believe you can, 'cause baby, you the remedy. You're my mirror, I could finally see, bringing out the best in